Congratulations to Manchester City for winning their first ever Champions League title yesterday after beating Inter Milan by a goal to nil. Rodri with the 68th minute goal, and that was enough. And that sealed a famous treble. And City have won the Premier League. They beat Arsenal to the title. They won the FA Cup. They beat Manchester United 2-1 in the FA Cup final. Ilkay Gundogan scored 2 goals. And they've just beaten Inter Milan 1-0 in the Champions League final yesterday in Istanbul. What a historic night for Manchester City. What a historic night for Pep Guardiola. What a historic night for Manchester City fans. They have finally got Champions League in their cabinet. They can finally boast, and Man City are the best team in the world. They are just fantastic. You commiserations to Inter Milan. They played very, very well. They played very, very, very well. In the first half, City could not break them down whatsoever. Inter Milan stayed in the game. They uh, they defended very well. They stayed in the game. They made it hard for City to play their game. The tiki taka, the fast paced football that City love to do. Inter Milan just slowed it down. You know, they wasted a bit of time, and obviously, they stayed in the game, which was very crucial because normally City on their day, if they're on it, listen, City can put 4, 5, 6 past you in a matter of minutes, seconds. So Inter Milan, yeah, the first half, their their performance against City was a 10 out of 10. It was it was a fantastic defensive performance from Inter Milan in the first half of the game. They defended very well. They kept Haaland quiet, kept KDB quiet. You know, they honestly they worked very hard. Chaganoglu worked very hard. Barella, it was just an amazing performance by Inter Milan in the first half. In the first half, you know, and their lineup, their lineup was this. So you had in goal, you had Onana, you had Bastoni, Acerbi, and Darmian, former Man United player, DeMarco, Hakan Çalhanoğlu, Brozovic, Barella, and Dumfries, and then up front, Martinez and Edin Dzeko. That was Inter Milan team. Everyone knew Inter Milan were just going to come into this game with one game plan and one game plan only. Frustrate Manchester City, sit back, soak up as much pressure as they can, and try and exploit Man City's, some of Manchester City's weaknesses, in their defense. And, it kind of worked in the first half. They obviously troubled City. They just City couldn't get into their rhythm, and this was a Man City team that played that played yesterday against Inter Milan. So we had Edison in goal, Akanji, Diaz, Nathan Ake. Then you had John Stones in midfield next to Rodri. Then you had Bernardo Silva, KDB, Ilkay Gundogan, Jack Grealish, and Erling Braut Haaland up front. That was the team 3-2-4-1 on paper. Yeah, so City obviously were the aggressors, the team that would obviously dominate the ball. Everyone expected that. Everyone expected City to dominate the ball, have more of the ball, have more of the possession. Everyone expected Inter Milan to just sit back, soak up the pressure, hit City on a counter attack, And, you know, again, the first half, it worked. Inter Milan's performance in the first half was it was good. It was very, very good. Let's just look at some of the stats in the game. So so Inter Milan had 14 shots, City had 7, Manchester City had 4 shots on target, Inter Milan had 6. Manchester City obviously dominated the ball as everyone would expect, as I would expect. City, come on, man. Man City had 56% possession, Inter Milan had 44%. Manchester City made more passes, 512 to Inter Milan's 394. Man City had more pass accuracy, 86% to Inter Milan's 82%. Man City made less fouls, 11 fouls to Inter Milan's 17. Two yellow cards for City, three yellow cards for Inter, no red cards at all. Offsides, one apiece. Corners, two for City, four for Inter Milan. It it was a very cagey game. It was a very tight game. Attack versus defense. City dominated. Inter sitting back, trying to create chances on the counter attack. Inter nearly did it. Only if they would have put their chances away, it would have been a different story. Only if Lukaku would not have got in the way of was it Brozovic or I think Diamond that headed the ball. I think it was maybe only if Lukaku was not in there at that moment. Inter would probably scored and that would have been 1-1 and you know different complexion. City would have obviously had to you know gone and find a late winner. And the game would have really opened up and obviously Inter would have probably wasted time and yeah. So but Manchester City. Manchester City are European champions. They are European champions and they complete their first ever treble, equaling the Manchester United treble. Yeah, equaling the Manchester United treble, the one of the one of yeah. So Manchester City are the second team to do the treble, equaling the one of 1999. So yeah, Manchester City are just second English side to achieve the treble, league title, FA Cup, and European Cup slash UEFA Champions League. After Manchester United in 1998-1999, it is the second time their manager Pep Guardiola has won the treble, making him the first ever manager to do so with two different clubs: Barcelona in 2008-09 and Manchester City in 2022-2023. So congratulations to Manchester City for doing the treble, and commiserations to Inter Milan. They played very well. Um, Inzaghi had the game plan. The game plan worked in the first half. It was 0-0. you know, but City just had that cutting edge. City just had that better quality than Inter. City put their chances away. Inter didn't put none of their chances away. They had chances. Edison made some good quality saves, and if Inter would have put those chances away, different story, different outcome. But congratulations to Manchester City for doing the treble. Congratulations to them. Obviously, some United fans will probably be hurting, which obviously I understand because United were the first team to ever do a treble, and 24 years later, their noisy neighbours, Manchester City, have risen and have conquered. So obviously, United fans will probably feel the pain, and honestly, they'll probably get all the banter and all of that. So yeah, but congratulations to Manchester City for doing the treble. Congratulations, man. Um, Honestly, what next for City? Is this the start of you know? Is this the start of a dynasty? Maybe is this the start of City's dominance? Are they gonna continue to dominate for the next 2-3 seasons? Are they gonna win the Premier League next season? If so, they will become the first club in Premier League history to win the league 4 times in the bounce. Not even Manchester United at their best did that. Yes, they did the three-peat numerous times. Yes, they did the treble. But Manchester United have never won the league 4 times in a row. Man, this is City's chance to actually cement their legacy as one of the best teams in Premier League history. Obviously, people will say, "Oh, it is because of the money, the oil money. Da, 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 da. I understand, the hate, the saltiness, the bitterness from United fans and all the other fans of different Premier League clubs, different La Liga clubs of different football teams. I understand that. All right, I understand the jealousy, but come on, you have to just applaud this Man City team. They are just good. They are. Yes, they got lucky in a way because they made a few mistakes. Akanji had. You know what? Akanji had a good game. A couple of moments where he wasn't concentrated, and it nearly cost him and City. But other than that, Akanji had a very good game. It was one of the reasons why City scored because he laid the ball into the path of Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva cut it back. Rodri was on the edge of the box, slapped it in beyond Onana, and City held on just about, Edison making some world class saves, and City held on to win 1-0, and they are the Premier League champions, FA Cup champions, and now they are Champions League winners, treble winners, try to say treble winners, and next season, Man City are the defending champions once again. Once again, City are the team to beat in England. Who is going to rise up to a test? Who is going to dethrone Manchester City? Who is going to stop their dominance? Because I tell you now, if Man City win the league next season, right? Personally, right? I feel like when I say this, personally, I feel like I'm over exaggerating a bit. But for, for me personally, as a young football fan, right? I rate Man City's team, right? Man City's team is just amazing, right? The players that they have is amazing, Ruben Diaz, De Bruyne, Haaland, Bernardo Silva, Foden, Mahrez, Grealish, Julian Alvarez, you know, um, Calvin Phillips, Kanji, Walker, Rico Lewis, Edison. Man City's team is just brilliant. They've got a massive team. They've got lots and lots. They've got a massive team. They've got squad depth. This is why City have made it this far because of the squad depth. This is why the yeah. This is why they just keep on dominating and dominating, dominating and dominating, and just yeah. It's honestly it's annoying, but at the same time, it's just like wow, just like honestly, it's just beautiful to watch. The football they can play at times is just beautiful. And I feel like if City, if City were in what if City were in fourth gear for the whole of the Premier League season, then everyone's in trouble. I say that again, but that's a bit of exaggeration. But everyone knows if City are at their best, if City go through the gears, if City maintain this for the next few seasons, then this will probably turn into the Bundesliga. That's the worry side. This will turn to a Bundesliga, and City will keep on winning and winning and winning and winning and winning and winning and winning. People have their different opinions. People might say, "Oh, Josh, you might be wrong. Once Pep leaves, City are finished." Blah 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 blah. So I might be wrong. This may be Pep's last season. Maybe Pep might stay for the next 5, 10 years, which is going to be peak for all of us. Because what 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 we're witnessing isn't well. It's greatness. It's historic. It's class. But this could happen again next season. Man City could not. Yeah, Man City could not will. Man City could do the trouble next season if they maintain this level of consistency. If they're at their very best, if they go into gear 3, gear 4, gear 5, and play at their best, no one is stopping the City team. You know, Man City beat Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich are one of the best and greatest teams in the world, right? Bayern Munich are one of the most successful teams of all time, right? And they trout Bayern. like it was nothing. Real Madrid are one of the most successful teams in world football, one of the biggest and greatest teams in world football, and they battered them like it was nothing. Leipzig, RB Leipzig, yeah. Leipzig are one of the best German teams in the world. You know, you've got Leipzig, Bayern, Dortmund, etc., etc. But Leipzig are one of the best German teams in the world, right? Leipzig have got quality players, right? And I would say they are one of the best teams in the world, right? They're not they're not on the same levels of your Cities, your Uniteds, your Bayerns, your Real Madrids. Those top teams are just clear, you know. But Leipzig are a very, very good team. But Man City put seven past them. Manchester City put seven past them like it was nothing. Beat them 7-0, right? Went through the gears, beat them 7-0, and they just sit their foot on the gas after, and then they're like, you know what? Let's sit back. Leipzig can have the ball, and we can just chill and just hold a clean sheet. Man City literally smacked up Leipzig, slapped them up like it was nothing. Battered Real Madrid at the Etihad. The way they pressed Real Madrid was just peak. It was crazy. The way they just put four past Real Madrid like it was nothing is just unbelievable because Real Madrid are the most successful Champions League team of all time, and it's obviously it's obviously evident because they won the most. They won 14 Champions League trophies. You know, they've literally, and also Real Madrid are the only team to win the Champions League 5 times in a row. They literally. Real Madrid are just one of the best teams in the world. You know, they've won it 5 times in a row. They won it 3 times in the bounce. So for Man City to just destroy Real Madrid 4-0, like it was nothing, like Real Madrid are Istanbul Başakşehir, like Real Madrid are Sheffield Wednesday, like Real Madrid are some pub team, some five-a-side team, some soccer team, is just crazy. It's just unbelievable. But again, that shows the class of Manchester City. But there's times where Man City would go 2-0. There are times where Manchester City will go 2 up and just take their foot off the gas and then go back to first gear. And they'll be like, you know what? Let's sit back. Let's just stop trying and let's allow the other team chances. And there are times where City actually try and just and it's just absolutely boring and it's not a contest. City will go what 4-5 up in what less than what 10 minutes, something like that, 10, 15, 20 minutes. Literally, C will be what 4, 5, 6 up already, and then everyone will be like, yeah, the game's done. Yep. TV off. Yeah. So City are a fantastic team. Are they the best team in the world? Yeah, they are. Because yeah, they are. I mean, yeah, City are just City are a beautiful team to watch. A beautiful team to watch. Whether you hate them, love them, despise them, yeah, it doesn't matter, right? You can't hate on the football that they play. The football is just the football is just beautiful. It's so beautiful, you know. It's just it's yeah, it's just so beautiful, you know. And yeah, you know, it's a joy to watch. But the question is, who is actually going to stop Man City? Can anyone stop Manchester City? If not, then this is probably what's going to happen next season. Season after that, season after that, season after that. Maybe I'm over exaggerating. Maybe I'm just, you know, going over the top. You know, you know. Arsenal was so close to winning their first ever Premier League title in 19 years. Now it's going to be 20 since we've won the Premier League title. We were 8 points clear. I think either eight, 9 or 10 points clear. We were clear of Man City. We were clear of Man City. We had one hand on the Premier League trophy. Yeah, 2-0 up at Anfield, threw it away. 2-0 up at West Ham, threw it away. 3-0 down to Southampton. We came back and drew Southampton. Then City showed us what it's. Listen, City just showed us levels. City just absolutely destroyed us, battered us. City didn't even give us any space to even pass the ball. City were all over us. From yeah, from that game, from that 4-1 defeat, I was like, yeah, the league is done. It's over. It is done. Done. It's finished. You know, and then we kept dropping more points. Losing to Brighton. And then we lost to Forest, and then that confirmed the City were champions, and the rest is history. But credit credit where it's due. City are a fantastic team. You know, even if even City at their best, right? In fact, scrap that. When City are chasing you, yeah, and they are behind you in the league, you must make sure you're winning your game consistently. And one thing, do not drop points. If you drop points and City keep on winning and building momentum, building consistency, but it's peak. Yeah, because once City overtake you, they're staying top. No one's stopping them. And City will keep on going and going and going and going. And then eventually the league will be done with what, 3 games to spare or 5 games to spare or 10 games to spare. It's just long. Arsenal 8 points in front. We're 8 points clear of City. And we thought the league was already won. And we took our foot off the gas and like, yeah, league's done. City came, slapped us up, went above us in the league, and the rest is history. But congratulations to Manchester City for winning the for doing the treble. Yeah, congratulations City for doing the treble. What a fantastic season they've had. What a brilliant manager they have. Pep Guardiola is just one of the best. In some eyes maybe he is the best, but that's for another day. You know. But moving on, let's talk about the 1999 treble winning United team. Okay, so Manchester United obviously is obviously part of history. Man United were the first team ever to do the treble. They won the Premier League, FA Cup, and the Champions League. Obviously, let's just have a look at some stats from the season. Obviously, besides me being an Arsenal fan, I'm a young football fan in general. So, you know, I wasn't I wasn't I wasn't born in 1999. So for me, for me personally, right, this is me learning a few things, about my United. Yeah, I wasn't born in 99. All right, I was born in '03. So that's about what, 4 years after it happened. So yeah. So this is a bit of learning for me. So United were the champions. The top goal scorer was Jim Hasselbank, um, Michael Owen, and Dwight York. The most assists in that season was Dennis Bergkamp with 13, and Jim Hasselbank also with 13. The most goals were Manchester United, who scored 80 goals. The most clean sheets of that season was 23 by the Arsenal, the Gunners. Player of the season was Dwight York, and obviously manager of the season, none other than Sir Alex Ferguson. You know, arguably the greatest manager in Premier League history. You know, but yes, this is the treble winning United team. With the likes of Yap Stam, you got uh what's his name? You got Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Yeah, so you got Yap Stam, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, Gary Neville, Peter Schmeichel, um, Beckham, Scholesy, Giggs, Roy Keane. Um, Andy Cole, Dwight York. you know, and yeah, they had a fantastic team. Yeah, one of the best Manchester United teams that Fergie ever managed. One of the best, fo- uh, one of the best teams in Premier League history. And again, again, I can't say much on this. What I can say is what I've seen. By watching various YouTube videos. By educating myself on the treble team. By watching Premier League years. Because obviously I'm not only an Arsenal fan, I am a football fan in general. So obviously I've heard a lot about this treble team. I've watched a lot of various YouTube videos about the treble team, right? I've obviously done my research so many times. But yeah, this treble team was fantastic. And Ole Gunnar Solskjaer scored the winning goal against Bayern Munich in '99. They beat Bayern 2-1, you know. And what a day it was, what a day it was. Um and yeah, honestly, what a day it was in '99 for United fans, seeing their team being the first team ever to do the treble, Premier League, FA Cup, Champions League, you know, and obviously United have dominated. They have dominated the Premier League for years. Winning 13 Premier League titles. Fergie was just a menace when it came to the Premier League. He was just the godfather of the Premier League. He just dominated everything. You know. Personally, nobody can chat to him. No one can chat to Fergie. Well, maybe Pep. Maybe Pep. Maybe Pep Guardiola. If Pep continues this consistency, if Pep continues to deliver Premier League titles season in, season out for the next 10, 20 years, maybe we'll be having a different conversation. Maybe we'll be saying who's the greatest manager in Premier League history, Pep Guardiola or Sir Alex Ferguson. But right now, it's Sir Alex. 13 PLs, 13 EPL titles to his name. 13 Premier League titles to his name. The most decorated Premier League manager in history. All right. The most decorated Premier League manager in history. Right. A legend of the game. A Manchester United legend. One of the best. One of the best. So Alex, I salute you. Respect, man. Respect, respect, respect. Respect. Again, even as an Arsenal fan, I've obviously done my research on on all of the rivalries that Arsenal and Man United had. The Pizzagate one. The battle at, I think it was Old Trafford. I think it was also when Ruben Nistelrooy missed that penalty, and then I think it was Martin Keown came behind him and hit his head, and then then there was a little bit of a brawl. When also Arsene Wenger got sent to the stand at Old Trafford, and he was like this. Yeah, so many historic moments between Arsenal and Man United. Obviously, when United slapped us up 8-2, I'm never gonna forget that ever. Uh, but listen, Bergie right now, he's number one. Unless Pep can continue this consistency, unless Pep can just keep this winning form and keep on delivering Premier League titles each season. If he stays, then we could be having a different story. We could be having a debate of who's the greatest, Pep or Fergie. You know, and it will be actually interesting. Which team would come out on top? This Man City team right now, or the 1999 Manchester United team? Again, personally, no disrespect to United's team, no disrespect to City's team. It would be a fascinating tactical battle between two masters of the game. You know, you know. Think of all the matchups. Rodri, KDB, Gundogan up against Paul Scholes, Roy Keane, Giggs, Beckham. We've got Yap Stam and who's it? You got Yaps. Oh, who's the other centre back? Oh, It's something what's his name? Something Johnson. I forgot his first name. Oh, I forgot his first name, but it's he's I think he's Norwegian, something like that. I don't know, but it's something Johnson. So Yapstam and something Johnson. Oh, I forgot his. Oh, hang on a sec. Let me just check. Hang on. Let me see. Oh, what was his name? You see the see this this how you can tell that I'm so young because I can't even remember the centre back who played next to Yapstam. Right. I've typed in the last name. I've typed in Johnson. Let's see what comes up. Let me just try and have a look at his name because it said I'm 19. I was not born in 99. I was born in '03. I was born 4 years after. Right. Let's have a look. His name is. Oh, here we are. His name is Ronnie Johnson. I think that is. Is that right? Yeah. Ronnie Johnson. Yeah. His name is Ronnie Johnson. So yeah, again, yeah, this just shows my age. I'm not 25 or over. If I was over 25, I would probably remember this. But I'm 19, so I've never. Listen, I've watched Premier League years. I've watched all the Premier League years. I've obviously done my research, watched a lot of football matches. But this United team was incredible. This United team was incredible. And obviously, again, congrats to City for obviously winning the Champions League. Now, let's create a bit of controversy, shall we? So it's the treble winners, Man City against United's treble winning side. Right. So let's start with the goalkeeper, Edison or Schmeichel. Hmm. Okay, it should be working. Look, why it's not? Should be should be working. Um. Right. Let me select the formation. Oh crap! I just disconnected. Oh wait, I hate StreamYard. Oh my days. Anyway, anyway, let's just continue. Anyway, so listen. In terms of okay, it, why can't I do this combined level? I don't understand. Why is it frozen? Or something? Okay, let me just refresh the BBC. I don't know what's going on. It's probably right. Let's try this again. Right, here we are. Got it. Okay, okay. Cool. I've got it. Got it. Okay. Right. Right. So the treble winning 1999 team against this treble winning City team. The first thing I'm going to do is decide between two keepers. One I have not seen ever play, one I have seen. Schmeichel, Peter Schmeichel. One I've never ever seen in my life play. What? Against Edison, who I have seen play. So I, I, this is my personal pick. You know, I'm not gonna be biased and pick all City players. I'm not gonna be biased and pick all United players. I'm gonna do a mix of quality, skill, just yeah. Yeah. This is my team personally, right? Um. Okay. Honestly, stream yardage. Oh, bloody hell. Stream yardage is just a madness, bro. It's just, it's just a madness, and always cuts out. That's why I always, that's why I always stream on my phone instead of streaming on my laptop. Because my laptop always bugs out. It's jarring. It's irritating. Right. Let's have a look. Mate. Sorry about this, people. I'm literally just trying to share my screen, but StreamYard is just playing up. StreamYard is just playing up. It always does this. Oh, bloody hell. Okay, let's just. Always does this. Right, let's share my screen now. Let's see. Oh, my days. You know what? Forget it. I'm not going to share my screen. What I'm going to do instead is tell you the team that I'm going to put out. So, the goalkeeper battle first. Edison against Peter Schmeichel. Oh, this is going to be a long. Oh, listen, I haven't watched Peter Schmeichel play ever in my lifetime. Right. I was born in '03, not 1999. I've never seen him play in my lifetime. I feel like by the time I was, I feel like by the time I was born, he was probably retired, something like that. So, yeah. But who is a big, who's got a bigger legacy out of the two goalkeepers? It's obviously Schmeichel, without doubt. Can, can, can Edison be better than Schmeichel? Well, maybe if he improves. Maybe if he stays in the City team and City keep on being successful, winning trophies after trophies after trophies after trophy, and yeah. But personally, this uh, this this I don't know. To be honest, Edison is right now. He's the best keeper in the world. He is world class. He is the best keeper in the world. The best. Yeah. He's listen. I can list all the keepers that he's better than. He's better than. Well, no disrespect to all the keepers I'm going to currently say, but Edison's just the best. So he's better than Courtois, Ramsdale, Allison, De Gea. He's better than them all of them, right? But he's up against Peter Schmeichel. So I'm going to pick Peter Schmeichel, right? Let's go left back or right back. What's that start with? Right, let's start with left back. So you've got so you've got Akanji, Nathan Ake, Henning Berg, Wes Brown. Ru- Sorry, this is the back four that I'm gonna put. So I'm gonna start with left back. So left back, you've got where is he? Where is he? Here we are. You've got Dennis Irwin up against. Let me see his left back against. I think it's Ake. I think yeah, Ake against what's his name? Where is he? Dennis Irwin. I mean, look again. I've heard of Dennis Irwin, but again, I've never seen him play, which obviously is my fault. I was born in '03, so this is not an excuse, okay? And listen, Ake is a brilliant player, okay? He's got years ahead of him. He can improve and improve and improve and be even better than he is. But listen, I'm not gonna disrespect Dennis Irwin. I'm going to put him straight in there at left back, right back now. Ooh, this is getting even harder. Right back. I think personally, I feel like it's only two options: Kyle Walker against Gary Neville. Kyle Walker, he's got the best recovery pace in the world. He's probably the best right back in the world right now as we speak. Uh, come up against Gary Neville, who's all round play, he's just exceptional. He can go forward, he can defend, he can contribute to a lot of goals. He's Gary Neville's all round play is just exceptional. Well, was exceptional when obviously he was playing. Kyle Walker has won a lot of Premier League titles, and obviously this is his first his first Champions League win. Gary Neville has won everything, right? He's won so many Premier League titles, so many Premier League titles. He's won so many Champions League titles. He's won epic everything. Gary Neville's won everything. So you know what? I'm gonna put Gary Neville. Okay. Again, no disrespect to Kyle Walker. Obviously, he's getting a lot older. He's 30. How old is he now? How old is he? 30. Yeah, he's 30. Yeah, he's 33 now. So he's getting older. His pace is probably gonna slow down. So, but he's still an exception. But he's the best right back in the world for me personally. He's just a great player. Right, centre backs. I've already thought of the two centre backs off the top of my head. Right, centre back number one, Ruben Diaz. Centre back number two, where is he? Centre back number two, America Laporte. I'm joking. Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Here we are. Yap Stam. Listen, quality defender. Right, the three in the middle. Right, this the fourth. Right, right. Before I put my three in the middle, This is the team so far. So you got Schmeichel in goal, not P Neville, Gary Neville. Yeah, there we go. Yes, we got Schmeichel in goal, Gary Neville, Yapstam, Ruben Diaz, and Dennis Irwin. That's the back four. The three in midfield. In fact, let's start with the DM position. That CDM role. I've only got two options. Roy Keane, Roy Keane against Rodri. Again, I've seen Roy Keane play well, not early Roy Keane. I'm like 99, 2000. No, I've seen. Okay, I was born in '03. Roy Keane probably retired. Um, something. Yeah, I don't know. Probably I was like 2010, something like that. So I feel like when I did watch Roy Keane, he was probably getting to the latter stages of his career, and it was I don't know, but honestly, Roy Keane is one of the greatest players in Premier League history. Up against Rodri, one of the best CDMs in the world. He is well for me. Rodri is the best CDM in the world right now. And then so it's Rodri against Roy Keane. Roy Keane is he again like Gary Neville. He's won everything, Prem, FA Cup, multiple champions. He won everything, right? His reading of the game was just absolutely amazing. His technical ability was absolutely amazing. His defensive work rate amazing. Attacking work rate amazing. He was just an exceptional all round player. Brilliant on the ball. Eye for a pass. Roy Keane, one of a kind. Rodri, again, one of the best. Also, eye for a pass. Right, scored a lot of goals. Yeah, it's just one of the best DMs in the world right now, and one of the best DMs that the EPL and obviously that I have seen personally, obviously, as a young football fan. But I again, I'm not gonna disrespect Roy Keane, right? I'm not gonna disrespect Roy Keane. Rodri is 26, right? Rodri 26, right? If he stays at City and if he continues at, at if he continues at this level and if he can keep consistent and keep adding goals to his game and keep winning trophies and keep winning and be successful, but maybe this would probably be a different story. This would be a different debate, and you could probably put Rodri into a category of your Vieira, your Keane, your Scholes, your greatest debates. But I'm not stupid enough to do that. You know, Rodri is good, but he's not at that level yet. He's not in that greatest category. He's not. Listen, he's not your Roy Keane. Roy Keane, your Vieiras, your Scholes, your Lampards. Those are the greatest Premier League players. Those players that have made impact. Rodri has made a lot of impact. Don't get me wrong, but listen, I'm going to put Roy Keane in there. Okay, I'm not stupid. I wasn't born yesterday. I'm not going to split Roy Keane. Roy Keane was a fantastic player, so he the first player in this midfield three. And the next player in. Oh, where is he? 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 Kevin De Bruyne. Have to put him in there. Listen, listen. I'm not going to say anything about KDB. It's KDB. It's De Bruyne. I'm not going to say anything. He's just listen. His goals, his assists, his eyebrow pass, reading of the game, his technical ability, his vision, everything, his quality. Listen, KDB is the best midfielder in the world. So, and me personally, as a young football fan, he's made me go, wow, what? Oh my god, what a goal, what a pass, what KDB is just, he is just out of his world. So, and he has made huge impact in the league and in Man City. So I'm going to put him next to Roy Keane. But the third and final spot in that midfield, look, easy choice for me. For me, the third and final choice in that midfield is Paul Scholes. Again, just like De Bruyne has had has got wonderful vision, eye for pass. He has scored so many amazing, beautiful goals in his career. Right? You know, personally, obviously, I haven't seen Paul Scholes play, but obviously, I've seen clips of him. I've seen clips of him on YouTube. You know, some of his great goals that he has scored. You know, his his vision. You know, Paul Scholes was basically Kevin De Bruyne before Kevin De Bruyne. You know what I'm saying? Paul Scholes is the guy. He is the guy. You know, you know, people like De Bruyne, yeah, people like your 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 David Silvers, you know, would obviously add like Paul Scholes. They'd be like, wow, I wish I could be him. You know, De Bruyne's taking it to that next level. You know, but Paul Scholes, I'm not going to disrespect him. He is just an icon. He's one of the best, one of the greatest. He was what KDB is now before KDB was even in the Prem. So Paul Scholes, listen, mate, you're sitting in that midfield next to Keane and KDB, mate. Right now for the front three, let's go with let's go with that left hand side. Yeah, left winger. So the left winger, where is he? Giggsy. Giggs. In fact, let me let me have a look at all the other names. So you've got Giggs, Grealish, Morris, Solskjaer, Sharon, and Bright York. Okay. Yeah, listen. I'm gonna make this pretty simple. Giggs on the left, Rosie. Beckham, right wing, right. Beckham, right midfielder, right wing, right centre forward. What we gonna call it? Beckham on the right, Giggs on the left, and up front. Ugh. For me, there's only three options. It's Erling Haaland versus Andy Cole versus Dwight York. Okay, no disrespect to Sheringham, no disrespect to Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, right? But out of York, Cole, and Haaland, who would I put up front? There's only one spot there. Oh, that's so hard. Oh, that is so hard. I don't know who I would put. You know, Dwight York, Andy Cole, or Erling Haaland. I don't know who to put up front. I don't know who to put up front. I mean, Haaland didn't really turn up in the Champions League final. Obviously, neither did Dwight York or Andy Cole. They didn't really turn up. Well, in fact, yeah, I don't know. I don't. Oh, this is hard. I mean, if this was a different formation, right? If it's I could put all three of them up front, but that wouldn't work. Three strikers, right? Cole on the left, York on the right, Hart in the front. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I mean, listen. I mean, imagine the goals Haaland will get if I put him in there. A midfield of KDB, Scholesy, and Keane. Imagine the assists that De Bruyne would make. Imagine the passes Scholesy would make to Haaland. Imagine, Haaland would have a field day. Haaland will just, mate, Haaland will score probably over 70 goals. But obviously, he'll probably miss some chances as well. But the team so far is Schmeichel, Gary Neville, Yapstam, Ruben Diaz, Dennis Owen, Scholesy, Keane, and KDB. Beckham, Giggs, but I'm struggling to think of a striker. I mean, if Erling Haaland actually continues his hot red scoring form, and continues to keep on scoring and 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 doesn't listen. If Haaland does not stop scoring, and if Haaland continues to just score for the next 10 years, one okay, not 10, how old is he? 22. The next what? 5 years, then this could be a different story. This could be who's the greatest striker of all time. No, not all time. The greatest striker in Premier history. You got Shearer, Cole, York. You got Aguero, Henri, Rooney. You know, oh, I don't know, man. Oh, I don't know. You know what? You know what? I'm actually struggling to think. Obviously, people might say, "Oh, it's not rocket science." Put Yorkie or Cole, but Haaland just different level. You know what? You know what? I'm going to put. I'm going to put Erling Haaland. So the team is Schmeichel, Neville, Yapstam, Ruben Diaz, Dennis Irwin, Scholesy, Keane, KDB, Beckham, Haaland, and Ryan Giggs. That is the team. I will now confirm it right now. Next up, this is Pep Guardiola's best 11, right? Of the Barcelona team, the Barcelona treble team, and the Man City treble team. So it's Victor Valdez or Edison. I'm going to put Edison in there. Left back. Ooh, damn. You got Eric Abidal, PK. Oh, Pio. Oh, yeah. Carlos Pio was quality, man. Left back. Who am I going for? Um, I'm going Ake at left back. Right back, mate. You know what? No, not Laporte. Right back, I'm going for where is he? No, not Diaz. No, where is he? There we go. Right, so Dani Alves is my right back. Centre backs now. Oof. This is the prime '09 team. Ugh. Mm, right, so you got so you've got Ruben Diaz. You've got Ruben Diaz, prime PK. You've got prime Carlos Pio. Damn it. I'm gonna put Diaz and PK. Right now, this is the hard bit now. The midfield three. Oh, Jesus Christ! Right, the first position I'm going to choose is the CDM position. There's only two options. It's Rodri against Busquets. Now, In some ways, I can make that comparison, but in others, I can't because Rodri was probably watching Busquets as he was growing up. Rodri was probably idolizing Busquets, and he was like, "Wow, I want to be like Busquets." You know. Rodri was probably a kid watching Busquets, and obviously Rodri is now turned into an absolute monster in that DM role. So I am where is he? I'm going to pick Busquets because Busquets is just Busquets. Busquets is just your 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 gravy on top of your roast dinner. You know, right, right. Because if you don't have gravy on your roast dinner, then everything is just crap, right? It's just, yeah, yeah. Biscuit is just the icing on the cake, right? Without icing, the cake's dead. The cake's crap. It's horrendous. It's ugh. Nah, you know, yeah. Barcelona is the mobile phone. Busquets is the charger, right? Without the okay, if your phone's at 1%, right? Without the charger, phone's gonna die. So Busquets is just that finishing piece. He's the most important piece in his Barcelona team. Right? Forget Messi, forget Xavi, forget Iniesta, forget Sami Essa, forget Henri. Bruv, Busquets is the most important piece in his team. Right, next to Sergio Busquets. Oh, Jesus. You got two spots, and I've got three absolute monsters of midfielders. De Bruyne, Xavi, Iniesta. Damn, damn. KD, listen, De Bruyne is just De Bruyne is just out of as well. He is just one of the best, one of the best. But Xavi and Iniesta, Xavi and Iniesta, Xavi and Iniesta were just different breed. Xavi and Iniesta were just oh, Xavi and Iniesta were just boring on the well, not okay, not boring. Let me change it. Right, right. The way they kept the ball for long periods was just boring because they were that damn good. They were that good. Xavi and Iniesta and Busquets. Whew, Barca. Right. On the right hand side, none other than Lionel Messi. I don't have to tell you why. Everyone knows why I'm gonna put Messi. Messi just Messi, All the achievements that in fact they get all the bandos. It's just Messi. It's simply just because it's Messi. It's Lionel Messi. Full stop. That's it. Right? Now I'm gonna move on because I'm not going to spend half an hour on saying, oh, no, listen, it's literally it's simple. It's just Lionel Messi, right? You know, on the left hand side, your left winger. You got Ada Johnson. Whew, damn, Thierry Henry, Mahrez. Even though yeah, Samuel Eto'o, Bojan, Kirkic, left winger. Mm, you know what? You know what? You know what? I'm gonna go Jack Grealish, right? Right. But the reason why I'm gonna go Jack Grealish, just think about it. If you think about it, Barcelona's whole tiki-taka possession-based football is about keeping the ball. Grealish would draw so many fouls, and then Barca would just keep the ball again, and then it's gonna be the same. Grealish would drive with the defense, right? And they will bring him down. Barcelona would take the free kick very slow and just keep the ball and keep the ball and keep the ball and keep it ticking, keep it ticking, you know? So Messi on the right hand side, Grealish on the left hand side. Oh, that mate. And your striker, your centre forward, your finishing piece is uh I'm gonna put KDB force line. I'm joking. Um, um, I have to put Erling Haaland, bruv. I have to put Erling. Hmm. Grealish, Haaland, and Messi with that. Uh, you know what? I'm not gonna put Haaland. Instead, I'm going to put yeah. So Messi, Samuel Eto'o, and Jack Grealish. So my team is Edison, Dani Alves, Ruben Diaz, Jar PK, Nathan Ake, Javi Busquets, Iniesta. KDB, unfortunately, is on the bench, and then Messi, Eto'o, and Grealish. You know. Also, which team would win? Which team will win out of the combined treble winning team and and the combined Barca City team? So who would win out of Schmeichel, Neville, Yapstam, Diaz, Irwin, Paul Scholes, Keane, De Bruyne, Beckham, Haaland, and Ryan Giggs against Edison, Dani Alves, Ruben Diaz, PK, Ake, Javi Busquets, Iniesta, Messi, Eto'o, and Grealish. Which team would win? I think it's going to be an interesting game. Obviously, obviously Pep's Barca team 0809 will just obviously probably dominate the ball. They'll just keep the ball from players, tick attack, take the ball, pass the ball, take the ball, pass the ball, take the ball. It's just going to be boring. But the counter-attacking prowess of Giggs, Beckham, Haaland, KDB in the half space, Scholes in the half space. Woo! But if I was to ever predict this and if this was an actual game, I would probably my prediction would be I'll go I'll go 2-2. Yeah, 2-2 draw. Yeah, 2-2 draw. You know? But people, that's it for today. Please do like and subscribe as always, right? Congratulations to Man City for doing the trouble, and yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that. People, please like and subscribe, okay? Peace.